So a couple people on my last video commented about how I can improve my form because it's looking a little bit roundy and really don't want that to happen. I'm actually driving 9 hours to San Antonio and back, also 9 hours. So I figured, why not? Let's try to make it work in the middle of Texas, and let's see if I can actually incorporate these techniques to get an under par round on a totally new course. And after some basic research, under par is about 967 rated, so that would be a very good round for me. And it really is true that it seems like you can play a tournament every day in Texas, because I just happened to show up at this obscure course, and of course they were doing a mini tournament the second I get there, so I actually ended up doing this like mini round, but I didn't really focus on form too much, and I actually got plus 19 in a 18-hole tournament, which was terrible. But this round was totally different. I was a lot more focused, trying to figure out exactly what I want to do and focus on form and technique. Currently in San Antonio, Texas. Today we're going to be playing Hillside. Was recommended by a couple players saying it was an awesome course. Has a mixed tee configuration, so I'm going to be playing mostly longs, but a couple of short pins. And start off with the very last hole because that's just where it was and there wasn't that many people around. So that's where we're going. This is basically just an ace run. Let's see if I can get it. We got this. Not today. Starting off with an even. All right, starting off with a bit of a bomber hole, 352. Gonna throw my grace. It's uphill. I also don't even know where the basket is, but let's try to find it. All right, somehow that made it totally clean. I think I'm probably a little bit short right, but 352 uphill. We take that all day. All right, still got about 120. I think forehand with my berg is the play. And we take that. This always happens. I get a little bit too greedy, think I'm a lot closer than I really am, but still shouldn't be a problem. Let's go. Shouldn't be a problem, wasn't a problem. Hole 2, you can kind of see the basket, just barely on the edge of the hill. I think the play is just throw it as straight as you can. Dang. Just a little bit too far right. It was on the right path. Okay, basically the exact same shot as before. Smooth berg out there. Oh, but I'm feeling money today. And yeah, never a doubt. Even through 3. Hole 3, totally blind. Had to go up the hill. Then it continues for about 200 feet. Now that I've found how to do proper form, according to my comments in my last video, where I go outward and not try to round, should be able to connect on this. We'll see. Oh, just a little tiny branch, but I think I'm feeling a lot more smooth with my control. There was a bit of hyzer towards the very end, but I connected, hit the line, for the most part, did exactly what I tried to do. All right, of course, I misjudged where the basket actually was. Like I threw the right shot for what I thought I was trying to do, but the basket's way right. So for a third time, berg it up. All right, remaining even. Honestly, I think a good goal for like a totally blind course that actually is being used for like A tiers this year is probably +2. I think +2 is like maybe 900 rated. Gonna throw grace out there. I think that just hit metal. I think that was almost an ace. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm not entirely sure if they hit metal, but I feel like it did. We can watch it back on the video coverage. 1 under, so good. I will say this hole is probably a little bit easier than others, but we got this. Gotta love courses that are pro level because you get that easy near ace, and then we have 313 through the woods, hard right. This is tough. This is a lot tougher. And that is not going to do me any favors. All right, so there's kind of an angle. So it's down there, and I'm right there. So if I can just get enough hyzer on this forehand, I can get there. Not a bad line. Can't be too upset about that. All right, got about 45 footer. Par is possible. But not today. Brought myself back to earth. The under par round still is possible. If I can maintain even, then I'll be feeling pretty good. I got 500-foot shot. Par 5. Oh. Alright, there's a chance that was good. Man, this feels like a nonsense hole because I'm trying to rush so that I don't create a slowdown for people behind me. But it is what it is. Oh, almost did. Alright, so that puts me at 1 over. I don't like it. It wasn't a fair bogey, but it is what it is. I played this hole badly, even if I was rushed. Going from that par 5 to a 181 par 3. Just go straight and to the right a bit. Should be pretty straightforward. Just keep gliding, keep gliding. I think that's caught in the trees. Psych, the dream is still alive. Got way closer than I thought. Jamming an easy putt. Oh, we take those. Was it pretty? No, but man, it was in. We're flip-flopping, but we're back to even. Gotta hit that gap. Oh, it's also hard right. Good to know. Not enough Anheuser. I don't think I have a birdie look. That's okay. This course, and really all of Texas here in San Antonio, cactuses for days. A little scary. All right, it's probably gonna be pretty hard to see, but I have to go around the trees. And there's a deer right there, just chilling. That little bounce was pretty nice. Remaining at even with a fan base of very enthusiastic fans. They just really don't care. All right, hole 13, 576, par 4. Gonna throw my grace again. Try to get it wide out there, and then you have to go hard left. I think the birdie is very much doable. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And so while that may not look like a ton of distance, I think the fact that I was able to control it on such a straight line, and the line that I actually wanted, is pretty sweet. That has not been the trend, and I really am trying to not roll my elbows or not roll my shoulders. I think it makes a huge difference while those deer are still right there. They just really don't care. I'm not doing any rounding. It really does help. I think it also helps when I'm not in a super condensed wooded section, because I can definitely tell it's where I falter more often. Getting controlled distance is really going to help me next season. I think ultimately I would love to play in a Pro Tour event. That'd be sick. I don't think I'm going to be in the same realm as a Vidanza where I'm actually cashing at a Pro Tour event. Probably not in the cards for me, but if I could just play at, say, a Kansas City Wide Open, which I don't even know if that counts as Pro Tour anymore, but it's like a qualifying series event. If I could do that, that'd be sick. Then go from there. But still have a ways to go. All right, here I am. You probably can't tell, but it's probably 250 past that tree. That was a little bit too wide. Probably a par at best. On the right track. Smooth approach. That's all I gotta do. This really is like the most scary shot for me right now, because obviously this should be very doable, but yet it proves to be so difficult at times. And we parked it. Yeah, I think following through, keeping it close to my chest really is all I have to do. Just like that, remaining at even. All right, very interesting hole. My Utah says the straight pin. There is a blue pin to the left. I'm not really sure if that's the right basket. So we're gonna be throwing right there. It says only 192. So I think just throw something pretty overstable and get it close. Oh, I don't think that was actually that close, but man, there was a potential skip ace. And I would be so stoked if that could happen. 2 near aces in a row, or in the same course. I would be pretty happy with that. And boom, 1 under. It does feel a little bit weird that I didn't play the long, but I don't believe the basket is the right long basket, so we take it. This is 580 par 4. There's really nothing to it other than just straight shots. But can I execute straight shots? Probably not. We'll see. That's pretty straight. Oh, a little bit pinched off on the right. 370 to go. Yeah, 370 is kind of generous. Way down there. But it can be done. This is another one of those shots that I just don't think you're gonna be able to see the full flight pattern. Just gotta really focus on staying level, not rolling shoulders, throwing it straight. All right, so it was cut short a decent amount, but I rolled over a little bit, but it stayed pretty much straight, stayed in the fairway. Second fairway hit in a row on a pretty tight hole that has a lot of distance. I'm feeling good. Still 1 under, so the potential for me to be okay with the bogey is very much at play. All right, this might seem ridiculous, but I'm gonna go Felon out there, hopefully get it close. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. I gotta go for the flippy turnover. This is definitely something I'm trying to focus on. If I don't feel comfortable with the shot, don't do it. There's no reason in playing something you don't like, even from the get-go. Flip, 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 flip. And that's how you park the shot when you don't feel comfortable with the shot. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, if that was a tournament round, I probably would have rushed it. Wouldn't have taken my time. Would have just done that Felon shot because I don't want to hold up the car. I don't want to take longer than 30 seconds. But in all reality, you're not going to get called on time. There's a couple people that don't like Gannon's time. Even at the top levels, people aren't really counting you on time. So there's no reason that I should be trying to rush it in casual rounds or tournament rounds, because I can do stuff like a park shot from very pinched off. Hole 16, this is definitely the shot that feels the most like an A-tier level shot. 912, par 5. You can go left side, but it's pretty narrow. You can go right side, there's a little bit more distance. I'm a little bit tired right now, so this distance might be a little bit tough, but I think I can do it. Just gotta really focus on committing on this little Anheuser. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I might have blocked that shot a little bit, but we're out there. There's probably 300 feet. So just 600 to go on 4 strokes. If I can keep committing, getting it up there in the fairway, then we good. We are good. I think there's just so much to looking back at the footage, seeing how you throw, figuring out what you like and don't like about your current form. I'm still not doing it a lot, but I do think even just recognizing the patterns when you see them, even if it's not live feedback, really helps. And it makes me a better player at least. All right, I think I'm gonna try to do the exact same shot, do a little bit of Anheuser, let it fade out, and not try to go too hard on too much of distance that I don't need, because it is still a par 5. All right, near panic deck, drop my tripod again, but we're good. We are good. Just throw it out there. Oh. Slipped. Also didn't get the height I needed. But once again, got it out there. On the line I wanted. Fairway hit. You just can't really complain when it's mostly the shot you want. I feel like a lot of pros are like, oh my goodness, this sucks. I'm like a little bit off the fairway. At least in my area. I'm not looking for perfection, just trying to get it near where I want it to be. All right, so I don't see the basket, but really what I need to do is just get it out wide, have it fade left, and I should have potentially a look for birdie. All right, we're gonna go ballista. My most overstable, it's kind of what I need right now. There's deer in the way. It's stressful times. Okay, I don't think you can see that, but it went pretty wide right. There's a deer right there. And then it kept going left because it is pretty overstable. I think I'm maybe circled 2, but I also might be a little bit pinched off. I don't know. We'll see. But I am still 1 under. All right, I'm in the fairway. Fairway hit. We're good. And more deer. They're just right by the basket. What do you do in the situation? Not the most interesting way to get a par, but hey, that's a pro level 900-foot par. Really cannot be too upset with that. All right, hole 17, 252. Gotta get down there. You have a lot of trees in the way, but it actually doesn't feel like they're too tight. So I think I can get this. All right, I'm gonna throw some hyzer, more overstable grace. Should get me the distance. Oh, what's up? Oh, darn it. Let's go. Oh. Keep going. Oh, and favorable kick. Hard left to right, but it's a long carry. So I think I'm gonna try a little flippy straight shot. Oh, did not flip up enough. So just finished up with the dude that was on my card for a little mini tournament I did. I got like plus 18 on one round. I think it's very intriguing how I can get plus 18 on a course that's like pretty short, but then get up to a more open, non-wooded course. But this is still pretty wooded, and I can do way, way better. It just totally blows my mind. Getting back to the main course, hole 4, 562. It's kind of a bomber hole. Got to get it up high enough to get over the hill. We still have to go left, and it's not easy lines. Oh, all right, did not get much distance. Keep flipping, keep flipping. There's potential for a par on a pretty difficult hole. I can do this. All right, hole 5, 640 par 4. Just got to get it out there, I think, and then I can focus on getting it a little bit more to the right. But 640 doesn't seem terrible. We'll see if I can actually connect. I got up to the short tee pad, which on a super low line is probably the best that I can do right now. Got to get it down there, probably another 450. We're gonna try my grace again. Not great. Okay, actually got a super interesting line here, probably 250. If I can get to skip, then I think I can get it all the way up there. Skip, skip, skip. Skip. All right, we have a chance. Not a great chance, but it is a chance. This does not look terrible. Just gotta really focus. I can make putts like these, so if I can do it in practice, why can I not do it now? All right. Oh, darn. All right, so bogey last hole, bogey this hole. I think that puts me at 1 over 240. Now the question is, where's the basket? Oh wow, it is tucked in there. Got 2 paths left and right. I think right side's probably the safer play. Totally missed my line, but I'm within like 70, so don't think I'll be getting a bogey from there. Oh, I thought for a second I might go in. +1. All right, so actually I was wrong. This is the last hole, 240, just straight shot. I think I can get par, but let's not jinx it. Did not have the kind of turnover I was looking for. keep turning. That's what I'm talking about. I can park it some days. I'm not sure if that form was actually very good, but I think I'm getting tired. I'll take it. I think I can get a layup and get my 1 over on the round. I think stopping for like 20 minutes after I met my friend to reconvene on the previous holes that I skipped really didn't do any favors. Pretty much even on a totally blind course that is a tournament level course. Can't complain too much. Not a great run, but hey, that is +1. Wild Run signing out. Peace.